It's Mike Price here for EastIdahoNews.com. I'm with Ryan Carlson, captain of the Idaho Falls Fire Department, and I just got thrown in that water over there where the crew came and rescued me. First they made me rescue myself, and then they did it again and rescued me. So, Captain, if you want to tell us a little bit about what we're doing out here today.
So we came out with Bonneville County Sheriffs and Idaho Falls Fire Department to practice working together on how to get people out of the ice. So you're going to want to crawl and talking to your victim. And tell them, hey, hold on to the ice, don't swim to me. We try to get the people to get themselves out first. That's the best way. Anytime that we go home dry is a good rescue.
So that water is freezing cold. Luckily I'm in this dry suit here. It's kept me pretty warm. Haven't been in the water too long. Can't feel my fingers anymore, but other than that I'm okay. But they had me just try and swim across this spot here. It's not very long, but that is hard work. You've got big chunks of ice you're trying to move out of the way, and I've got a life vest on, and somebody was out there in just jeans, a coat, didn't have a life vest on. What's the longest you're going to survive?
So you have 1 minute. Once you go in the water, try to catch your breath. Yeah, once you hit that water when it's that cold, you got to catch your breath first above water, and then you have about 10 minutes of viable muscle movement to try to get yourself out. After that, after the 10-minute mark, there's very low probability you're going to get yourself out, and then you have about an hour to stay there. So as bad as it sounds, we tell people to try to freeze their arms to the ice, so that way they're still on the surface by the time we get there, and there's a high likelihood that we can get them out.
All right, oh!
They have it. Good. Work. There you go.
What kind of situations do you see people falling into the ice or in water in these conditions?
Well, a lot of times it's their pets. If pets go out on the river, and the river, you can't tell how thick the ice is by looking at the surface of it. The ice forms from the bottom down, so it looks the same all across the top. But we have good ice here, but we go out 100 yards, you may only have an inch or two of ice. So a lot of times people's pets go out in the ice and fall through, and then they go in after them trying to get their pets out, and then they end up in the water.
So what do people need to know about being safe around ice and water like this?
Unless you know what you're doing, stay off of it. You know, we have a lot of ice fishermen around here, and they spend a lot of time on the ice, and they're pretty comfortable with it. But know what the ice thickness is, be prepared.
All right! Good job, guys, I didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.